I'm going to talk fast because talking videos are boring and you can always pause it or rewind it. I wanted to make this video because I've wanted to be sailing for a long time, and I've watched a lot of sailing YouTubers, and none of them ever talk about money and the cost of things, the cost of what they do at all. And I almost named this YouTube channel What It Takes because I really wanted to show what knowledge and work and money it takes to do what we're trying to do. Buying a sailboat obviously is a huge spectrum of costs based on the length and condition of the boat. So on one end of the spectrum you have a boat that just needs tons of work like ours, and one that looks perfect. It probably has hidden problems. They always do this. I've heard from several people, I'm like, oh, we've thought about getting a boat that was more ready to sail and not a project boat like we got. And they say, oh, there's no such thing as a boat that's ready to sail. And I think there's a lot of truth to that. If you're not going to be doing your own work on the boat, you will save money going as far to the expensive, complete end of the spectrum as you can. You do not want to buy a project boat if you're not going to be doing your own work. For example, if you're not going to do the work yourself, our boat was going to cost $49,000 to get the deck and hull refinished like we're doing for ourselves. That would have blown our budget right there. Where to look to find your boat? The best places I think are Texas and Florida. For Florida, watch out for boats that have been damaged by tropical storms and hurricanes. They get bought cheap and then fixed cheap and then sold, and they can have really bad, improperly repaired damage. In Texas, watch out for sales tax, because everything that we do here, everything we buy is 8%, right? 8% more expensive than it would be if we didn't have sales tax. Facebook groups are another really good place to look for boats. Again, I see a lot of stuff that looks like it's about half the price that it should be for the condition they're saying that it's in, so you need to be really careful. Sailing clubs, that's a great network of people that all know people with boats, and they know people that know people with boats. You can get the word out of what kind of boat you're looking for pretty quickly. Done with the tips, onto the actual costs. To keep a boat in a marina around here, it's about $300 to $400 a month, which is about what we're paying. It's about $300 a month. And then when we live on it, there will be a live-aboard fee that will increase that price a little bit. To get it hauled out of the water is like $300 to $400, depends on the length of the boat. I think it was $290 to get ours hauled out. And then storage in a dry dock, I'm sure you could work out a monthly rate that's better than this, but it's like $60 a day. So you want to get it hauled out, do what you need to do, and get it back in the water quick. What we spent on the boat so far personally is $7,000 on the boat, $575 to get it titled and registered. We spent $300 on tools that we need. We brought some tools with us, but we weren't planning on buying a project boat, so we've needed some. We've borrowed a lot of tools too. $785 spent on just random supplies that we need. You know, paint, stirring sticks, and tape, and sandpaper, that kind of stuff. $600 for an AC unit, which is a quarter the cost that they are new. We got a used one. $150 for a sail cover, $64 for a new window, $450 in engine parts, and that total is $9,926 that we've spent so far. And we have gotten so many great like hookups and free stuff. We were looking to put a flooring in the interior of the boat, and we were able to get it for free. It was going to cost us like $900, maybe $1,000 for that. So that's great. I hope that continues because it's making it way more doable. Major expenses that we know we're going to have on the boat in the future is our fridge is broken. We're going to need a new fridge. The one we're looking at is $470. Maybe we'll get it cheaper, maybe we won't. Probably about $1,000 for new batteries for the boat. $1,000 for gel coat and supplies to do the top and bottom of the boat. So when we're all said and done with that, $1,000. It's $2,900 to get the bottom job done, and that includes the haul out fee, so we'll save that $300 or $400 to get it pulled out. They'll redo the anti-fouling paint on the bottom and put it back in. It's $2,900. So the total of expenses that we see coming up, the big expenses that we haven't spent yet, is $5,370. The estimated cost for paying for the slip in the marina that we keep the boat over the whole course of the project is $390 was our initial payment, $300 a month for 6 months, and then the last 3 months we'll have the extra $100 live aboard fee. So all that brings it to $2,490 for keeping the boat in the marina. And I should note, don't plan on buying a boat and keeping it in the marina and working on it, because most marinas do not allow you to do that. We are so lucky in having a full community in the marina of people that are very willing to help us, give us knowledge that they have, any materials that they have that they don't need. We're really fortunate to have a very supportive community in this marina that's allowing us to work on the boat. So the combined cost of money that we have already spent, along with expenses that we see coming up, and the total cost of keeping the boat in the marina, is $17,786. The estimated cost of the whole project, so taking that number and adding on materials for the inside of the boat that we haven't factored in yet, I'm hoping $25,000, which probably means that it's really going to be like $30,000 to $35,000, but our expected cost for the project is $25,000 when all is said and done. Hopefully, when we're all done with the boat, the estimated value would be about $40,000, but our concern is having an awesome adventure in the boat, not fixing it up and reselling it for profit. Knowing that everything is right and getting to customize it and make it your own a little bit is priceless. If you guess the exact price of the whole project when it's done, in the comments, the person that is the closest, I will mail you a broken scrap of teak from the deck of the boat. There's a huge spider over there. We should probably go check it out. Right there.
I see it.
Look at
Let's
that
get
bad boy.
closer for the...
It's huge. You haven't missed much. But next time, the boat's gonna look significantly different. Oh, that's gross. That is just poorly phrased. Whoa.
Sorry, just re-say that.
Okay. Nope, that's not how I want to start that. Alright. Wait, I said that wrong. So, it's a lizard over there. And so